Well, let's see if anybody is actually going to show up tonight since we were absent last week. Um, Honestly, there wasn't much going on, politically speaking, around Bossier and the area last week, really. And honestly, there hadn't been that much this week. So, uh, probably going to talk about last week's city council meeting, which I don't know if y'all saw any of that, but the some of you were there, I know, but some of the property owners and apartment complex owners got up and did a little ceremonial speech to the city council and kind of did their I hate to say it, but dog and pony show. But anyway, let's see. I just got a message from Duke. Says his truck broken down. He is not gonna make it tonight. Huh. Okay. Well, looks like I'm flying solo, so that guy over there has decided to do a no-show tonight. Anyway, he's got a truck broken down, so uh, we'll see if he can make it on. Make it in. He may have his hands dirty and greasy and all that, so maybe he doesn't want to fool the computer or whatever. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do is let me hear from y'all in the comments. Let me know that we are online. I see we've got about 20 people watching. I'm kind of ad-libbing for a few minutes and going to stall and see if Duke can make it on. But if not, that's okay. And in the meantime, we're going to discuss last week's city council meeting, and we're going to go play by play into that. Hello, Val Baker. Hello, Heather. Hello, Robin. Hello, Judy Stewart. Good to see y'all. Like I said, we were playing hooky last week. I was kind of more in fishing mode than political mode. Duke had other stuff too and all that. So we just decided to wait until this week. And now this week, like I said just a minute ago, Duke's got some trouble. So anyway, I'm just kind of stalling for a few minutes. All right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to roll the countdown and get that kind of out of the way and the intro. Maybe Duke will be able to get his hands washed and get in front of the keyboard and mic for a few minutes. Maybe not. And we'll be back, or I'll be back. One of us will be back in about 2.5 or 3 minutes. So, yep, Val, very dull last week, very dull this week, honestly, as well. But anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and hit the countdown button. Folks, y'all stick around for a few more minutes. When I come back, we're going to roll through that city council meeting. And we'll just wing it as usual, putting on our amateur credentials. Here we go with the countdown.
A lot of the back office on the politicians that they think walk on water, they would be shocked. You know, there's an old wound from a knife in my back that just is giving me heck lately, and it's just really irritating, so I have to kind of wiggle around a little bit.
And I titled it A Shot Across the Bow of the Good Old Boys.
Just, you know, they feel helpless, they don't feel heard, they have nowhere to turn.
Some Republicans as well believe that government has the answers. And let me tell y'all something. I don't know anything government does well. Nothing.
And aren't there laws that say that you have public meetings so that the public can have accountability of their elected officials?
As a member of the media, I'm very concerned about what I've just heard.
Well, I'm not thinking Star Wars at all. I'm thinking zombie apocalypse.
Oh, folks coming from the border down there?
Yeah, it's going to border. It's actually going to Mexico and buses.
Doesn't mean they interpret it the same way that I do. For instance, the Second Amendment. I take it very literally. That's been interpreted different ways in the court system all the way up to SCOTUS.
We're still right now combined on both pages and YouTube at 264 people watching. That is amazing, folks.
Through conscious, shocking action, which in turn would enrich sitting city council members Scott Irwin and David Montgomery Jr.
In theory, you know, it's an every week thing. We got to double check and make sure it's like a miracle any of this actually works. This live broadcast is brought to you by the Outdoor News, fishing and outdoors for our area. Acadiana Mortgage, over 25 years in the mortgage business. Pelican Training and Consulting, reach out to Julie Ferris, Smarter Geek, making technology easier, and folks sharing information and watching out. Now, grab your popcorn and a drink. Here we go. All right, I am back, and I am still flying solo. My partner has abandoned me. Oh my goodness, I think this might only be the second, maybe the third time we've had to fly solo in 259 plus shows. And what have we been doing this 4 or 5 years now? So I don't know, not a bad track record. All right, hey, did y'all see the billboard? I think this was over in Shreveport. I think somebody correct me in the comments, but did y'all know that Alan Seabaugh, former state rep, now turned state senator, did y'all know that Alan Seabaugh is now officially a billboard lawyer? So let me see if I can click some